I'm curious, how was it working at Media Molecule? What was your experience there?
It was intense. It was really intense. I remember the first day when I went there. So it was above a bathroom shop. So it was sort of in this slightly industrial area of Guildford. And there was a bathroom shop, and there was this little staircase with a pink door, and then you go up this staircase, this metal staircase. I was thinking, what is this place? It's very weird. And then you just went, and this is when it was like really small. So they just got this one or two rooms in there, and but all the walls were completely covered in art. So there was just art from the game. There was all the pre-visuals and of Sackboy and the world and all that kind of thing. All the stuff which Kareem had been doing and Francis and all that. And I was just blown away. It felt like a bit like a den, which of just mad creative inventors. And then so I remember coming in and just seeing the sort of prototype. They showed me all that kind of thing, and I thought, wow, this is going to be really big. And but in terms of the actual process, I mean, it's just intensely collaborative, and it was very certainly at that stage it was very unhierarchical as well. I mean, that was always part of the philosophy, was that it was a meritocracy, and just best idea wins. And obviously, I mean, all of these things sound very nice as an ideal. The reality is that if it is a meritocracy, then people are going to be challenging people with other ideas and things like that. So I remember it being very intense, quite exhausting sometimes, quite irritating sometimes, but overall, there was just such immense respect between each other, because everybody was just so good at what they did. I mean, I was so just when I first walked in, I thought, wow, these people, they another thing actually, because I actually started when I started, it was just before the big GDC announcement, and the thing which I really remember from this still was just quite how calm the office was at the time. I was thinking, well, this is a really massive deadline, and this essentially unveiling of the game into the world, and it just felt very calm and orderly. And I definitely put that down to Siobhan, the executive producer at the time. I mean, she was I don't know, there was something amazing about that, because I kind of came from coming from an architectural background. You tend to crunch a lot and all that kind of thing, and it was just really impressive. Just even that, the vibe in the office. But obviously we did have some major deadlines and things like that, and of which there was a bit of crunching and things. But there was a certain amount of I don't know. It was just how do I describe it? It was just an intense, but we're all going in the same direction. That's I guess that's what I'm trying to say, is that I felt like the arguments, of which there were many, were very just very generative in the end, and it was great. Definitely one of the highlights of my career.